Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Supposedly Wonderful Future. And we are in the middle of interrogating Ashley's friends, guys. We're trying to figure out which one has the best motivation to impersonate her online and pretty much ruin her aspiring acting career. So let's go ahead and keep on keeping on here. We went ahead and went through the vain actor, the method actor, and Daniel, the spurred possible date. Now let's go ahead and talk to the other two. You see a woman sitting behind a desk in a bright living room. She looks tired, but puts on a smile and speaks in a polite voice. Hello? Greetings. Anne, I presume? Yes, and you are? My name is Michael. I'm investigating the incident with Ashley. Oh, right. I had a message about it. Look, thank you so much for taking this seriously. Ashley deserves all the help she can get. I'll do my absolute best to help as well. Well, any genuine assistance is appreciated. Just bear in mind that you're on our list of suspects. I understand. Nevertheless, I want to uncover the truth as much as you do. Do you know why you are under suspicion? Yes, I knew the password to Ashley's account and could be the author of that horrible post. That's true for others as well. The girl is so quick to trust people, sometimes it creates unnecessary problems. Was there any particular reason why you knew her password? Why so many other people knew? Reason? Well, the fact that we're working on the same project was enough reason for Ashley. She's so eager to make it successful, she tried her hand at virtually every aspect of the show, and always developed some tricks and shortcuts for others to use in her stead. But she also never cared about security and never bothered to explore safe alternatives like collaboration software and stuff, so whenever someone came to take the torch, she'd just tell them to go on and use her account. Unnecessary problems indeed. Just please don't brand her clueless or gullible because of that. Computers are all around us, but that doesn't mean we all know how to properly use them. And like I said, she barely even considered that someone might take advantage of that. Well, tell me about your relationship with Ashley. She's like a sister to me. How long have you known each other? Well, we've been friends since our childhood, actually. Oh, wow. Do you feel protective of Ashley? Of course. It's your duty to protect your little sister, right? How far would you go to protect her? As far as it takes. Interesting. Why? Wait, you don't mean I faked her resignation because... Look, this is ridiculous. What kind of protection is that? It's the opposite of protection. I didn't really mean anything. You drew your own conclusions. And that's also interesting. Well, of course I drew this conclusion. I'm a suspect here, who's hanging in the air. Well, she must be very lucky to have such a close friend. Well, that's up for her to decide, but I value our friendship greatly and I try my best. What about the other team members? I don't really interact with most of them that much, but we're a friendly team. I have nothing against them. What if there was a conflict between Ashley and another member of the team? That's a very hypothetical question. Then give me a hypothetical answer. I'd side with Ashley, of course. She's still much more important to me than others. But I respect our work, and I never let the team fall apart because of my loyalties. After all, a well-working team makes Ashley happy as well. Well, I didn't ask if you have anything against them. I just asked about your relationship. I apologize, that was a bad choice of words. Alright. What's your role in the team? I mostly work with the set. Decorations, lights, this kind of thing. Or those kind of things. Ashley was so into this show. I initially joined just to keep her company, but I think I eventually came to appreciate it on its own. She's the techie! What's Ashley's role in the team? Pretty much everything else. What about the rest? No, I mean, of course others are doing essential work as well, but Ashley is so dedicated and relentless, so ready to take anything head on. You can't help but feel she's our main and only reason of success, even if it's not entirely true. So what do you think about the incident? It's horrible. Every single part of it. The imposter, the haters, her boss. I'm not sure who I'm mad at more. And it deteriorated so quickly, it feels like a bad dream. Do you have any leads? Please, she needs to wake up from it, and you're her best hope now. Well, what about you? You said you want to help, so prove it. Did you talk to Daniel? I did. He insists he has nothing to do with it. I wouldn't believe everything he says if I were you. He's capable of it at the very least. Maybe on impulse, without realizing the full consequences of his actions, but he's capable. Besides, his rude attempt to court Ashley is just too recent to be a simple coincidence, but I imagine you already thought of that. Okay, I think Anne's pretty much off the hook. This seems very cut and dry. Now we just need to talk to Chloe and her strange penguin. Establishing connection. There's no video signal, but you can hear a voice responding. Go away, you square-shaped donut. Don't you see? My badger is solving an equation. We cannot be disturbed. Your badger. Have you seen my waffle? Beetlejuice goes supernova in 4 nanoseconds. Without my waffle, all is lost. No, sorry. Oh, that's alright. The universe was already destroyed while we were talking. The entire universe. Yep, but we can always get another one. Those 11 dimensions are not just for the show, you know. Just let me gather my thoughts and I'll be back in a second, okay? Yowza. That escalated quickly. I have more questions about the suspects. Your Chloe refuses to talk to me. That's impossible. Nobody enjoys thoughtful conversations more than Chloe. I mean, she speaks, but she only says nonsense. Oh, that's just how Chloe is. She doesn't discern between nonsensical and ingenious. Okay, fair enough. Let's try that again. Dive back into the Malkavian Madness Network. Go away, you square-shaped donut. Chloe, is it? My name is Michael. I investigate the incident that's happened to your friend Ashley. Don't you see? My badger is solving an equation. We cannot be disturbed. I need to ask you a few questions. It's important. Okay, more supernova in 4 nanoseconds. Are you even listening? We need to have a serious conversation. Yep, please, miss, don't make this more complicated than it has to be. Seriously, knock it off. Ignoring me will get you nowhere. Anyhow, all is well that ends well. Gotta go. See you later. Unbelievable. The call has been terminated. Oh, someone's being feisty. Let's just keep on keeping on here. It's be just as annoying as Chloe's being to us. Again. Chloe, please. I've seen you on the Meetup Days recordings. I know that you're capable of normal human conversation. Like, why are you doing this? There's got to be some point behind it all. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. You sounded like a bot to me, or a badly written NPC. And she hung up again. We may have to go send Sam Spade to go, say hi. Go away, you square-shaped donut. Let's go ahead and play around with this. I'm a round-shaped donut, thank you very much. Well, duh, they're one and the same thing. But don't you see? My badger is solving an equation. We cannot be disturbed. Why make him do all the work? To be honest, I'm terrible at math, but I'm pretty good with waffles. I think your badger may have ate the waffle. Unlikely. He's more of a taco person. What does it matter? The universe has already been destroyed. I never realized one little supernova explosion could destroy an entire universe. Oh, it's a terribly fragile thing. One sneeze could end an entire universe for all I know. But not to worry, there's always another one. Those 11 dimensions aren't just for the show. How come it's still only 11? Well, that's how many dimensions my badger has. He looks kind of weird, but I guess all's well that ends well. I'll be back for more. We're getting somewhere. We're making progress. Once more into the breach. I personally never trusted penguins. I mean, whenever a penguin appears in a story, I just can't help but to be skeptical about their supposedly insignificant comic relief role. What if Pen was the one who killed Kaji? How about Skipper and co. who set Madagascar's plot in motion by taking over the ship? And let's not forget Orgalorg. These kind of examples simply don't add credibility to your species. But think about it. You have an entire continent away from prying eyes to hatch your evil plans. The whole thing could be one big penguin conspiracy for all I know. Anyway, talk to you later. This is strange. One more time. I'll just wear her down. Oh, we can just cut off now. I don't think... Okay, one more. Let's see. It's a good tactic. Oh, how can we keep on having the same conversation? Because conversations, like universes, are endless. Yet all the same. Yet all the same. Anywho, talk to you later. That is debatable. I don't know. Yeah, we've pretty much reached the dead end here. What to do, what to do. Any new clues, my friend? I'd like to note that Suspect E is refusing to cooperate with me in a very cheeky manner. Is she? Well, I'm not sure I can do anything about it. As the situation stands, they're not legally obligated to cooperate with us. We could probably go all in and change this, but I don't think that's the kind of solution Jackie looks for. And why is she a penguin? No idea, but I don't see any harm in her identifying as one. Fair enough. Okay, should we get some warrants? Actually, there was one more option with him. Something's not right here. I don't think any of these people are responsible. You sure? There's probably a motive for each one of them if you dig deep enough. And that's exactly the problem. None of them are more likely to be the culprit than the other. Sure, they all hide petty reasons to dislike Ashley inside, but that's just how they are. A group of insecure people. And when your environment is like that, when this is your norm, you don't suddenly snap and decide to destroy another's life. There must be something else. Well, I don't know that necessarily that they all dislike Ashley. Maybe it's not right to dig this deep. Everyone has their demons, but not everyone is controlled by them. Despite all the insecurities, they're still a friendly team. Dysfunctional, maybe. Weird, for sure. But friendly. It doesn't feel like they could hurt Ashley in such a blatant way. There's gotta be more to this story. But who else could it be? We have the entire team covered, save the director, but his alibi is solid. And even if it wasn't, he's part of the same group, so what you said goes for him as well. Are you positively sure that her account wasn't hacked? Well, yes. Like I said, I found no trace. Perhaps she told her password to somebody else and forgot about it? That's certainly possible considering her habits, but not very probable based on what I saw. I mean, I checked her online activity thoroughly, and she barely did anything other than working on the show and writing a blog. Security or not, there was just no reason to share her credentials with anybody else. Well, should there always be a trace? Theoretically? No, if you cover your tracks perfectly, but to hack an account at all these days is no small feat. And to do so clean. That's a whole different level. That's not the kind of professional skills you use to bully a small-time web actress. Even so, maybe double check it? There could be some little thing you haven't noticed. Certainly won't hurt. Tell you what, I'll send some additional data to your terminal. Things like profiles of people who left comments about the incident, circumstantial stuff, but a fresh pair of eyes might notice something I haven't. Meanwhile, I'll go through my records once again. I'll pay very close attention. Sounds like a plan. Great. Boy, this is anything but your typical internet trolling. Seems that ways to hurt people grow sophisticated just like ways to entertain them do. Well, welcome to the future, though it's really you who should be saying that. Okay. Terminal. Meetup recordings, personnel profiles? No. Incident logs. Meetup recordings. Okay, where... Said the terminal was getting new stuff. Boyd? Did we get a thing on Boyd? Yeah, we did. Incident log. Oh, the comments section. Okay, here we go. View commenters' profiles. Alright. You look through the list of everyone who participated in the discussion. Gary Jackson, Barbara Brooks, Tetsuya Matsumoto. Ordinary people with ordinary names. Oh well. Even this investigation must have parts where all you do is sift through information. There are 20 entries available. Ew. Okay. Well, let's go down the line here. Age 25, Brazil. Show recent activity. World news. Shopping bill, groceries. Okay. Barbara Brooks. Error, invalid link. Sydney, Australia, age 36. Interesting. Show recent museums of Scotland, Europe, VR shows. 2,417 older entries available. Carol Dunn. Recent activity. Looks pretty normal. We need to find something. Are there any others that are that have their stuff missing. Deborah Sullivan. Oh. Error, invalid link. Alrighty. Gary Jackson, invalid link. Gong Huang Fu. Life Plus HQ. Oh, wait a minute. Country Pop, independent artists. Okay, that's not horrible. We need to write these down, these ones that aren't showing up. Okay, residents. Let's see. Grigory. Go back to the previous profile. Is that Gary? And Deborah. I'm kind of curious about something here. Show. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Barbara. I'm wondering if all the negative comments are coming from these ones that don't have any actual history. That could be interesting. Jamie Logan. Jim Christensen, age 15, from Cairo, Egypt. The Arch. Space Pirates Creed. KOA. Kim Fon. Chinese Nightlife. Online dating service. Leonidas. Interesting. From London. Ngo Thu Hoying. I'm trying to find one that like literally all it is on the boards. Life Plus. Best of playlist. Stephanie. Just as planned. It's weird that you can just go and find all of this stuff. I mean, I'm sure you could probably do that now, but... Augment tourist mode, Peruvian cooking class. Tetsuya. Looks normal. Walter Clark. Okay, there's another one. Thanks, Walter. Reading science fiction. Now, the one thing I want to check is that Walter 2120. Now, if we go to Leonidas, he was the next one that didn't have any information. 1670. Okay, let's return to the list and go back to the comment section. And let's see here. We've got Jim, Abigail, Tetsuya, Walter. Why would anyone fake such a thing? Sounds like you guys just can't admit your actress messed up. Grigory. Nope, too late. We don't need you anymore. Jamie, that was a cheap way to get more attention. Ooh. Jim. See, that's the kind of internet I miss these days. Ooh, okay. Gary. A hacked account. What is she, an undercover operative? Carol. Nishi. Let's see. Sending Ashley to an actual... All the negative comments are coming from these people. Wow. Well, wait a minute. No, this one's... Nishi is being somewhat nice about it, just basically saying that she may need a break. Stephanie Taylor. Cow. No break, can't... that definitely seems to be the more venomous of the comments. Grigory. Bland acting. It always seems to be attacking her directly. Leonidas. And page down. Deborah. Better off trying something new. Okay. Let's return to the root directory here real quick. And why do I feel like I'm missing something even though I've read it 3 times in a row? Oh, hey, sorry. Did you find anything? There is one thing. Some of the people who commented on that blog post don't seem to have any recent activity. Or rather, it says that they have, but when I try to see, it gives me an error. Same kind of error? And how many people exactly? 8 out of 20. I checked everyone I had access to. That is very strange. You might be onto something. Just give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna check it. Sure, go ahead. The next 10 minutes pass in silence as you watch Sean utilize his full working speed. His face is getting more and more concentrated until he finally decides to say something aloud. Well? Holy crap. These people do not exist. What do you mean they don't exist? I mean they're fake accounts. It's not just activity. I'm trying to find a trace of these people anywhere on the net. Electronic documents, bank accounts, credit history, social presence. Nothing comes up. So unless you believe that a whole group of users chose a certain comment section for their first ever online experience, they don't exist at all, so they were all dummies. What about the profiles I looked at? Fake as well. Profiles and comments about Ashley are the only traces I see. Recent activity numbers are made up as part of every profile, but if you try to display the full list, the links lead to nowhere. That's why it was giving you an error. And let me guess, most of the negative comments were left by these non-existent people. Exactly. The whole backlash that Ashley experienced, this weird "we don't need you anymore" reaction, it's fake, orchestrated, staged. By a certain someone, who also wrote the fake resignation post, and who also hacked Ashley's account, or you didn't notice, only you didn't notice it, or am I wrong? No, you're right. I mean, I'll need a bit more time to confirm that it's coming from the same source, but somebody with this level of skills, someone who create dozens of virtual people, well, they probably know to hack an account. Not to mention, if it all fits, a multi-layered psychological attack. This is crazy, and for me, embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Well, that's why we work in teams. We figure it out in the end as a team, right? That's still not an excuse to make them. However, I fully intend to fix it. I'm going to track this hacker down right now, no matter how good they are at covering the tracks. Meanwhile, could you relay the news to Ashley? I'm sure this will mean a great deal to her. Alrighty. So, the plot has thickened, guys. We got someone with a concentrated troll attack on Miss Ashley here. And we'll go ahead and break the good/bad news to her at the beginning of the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.